Sure.
Oh my goodness. 52 of Joey Gase has hit the wall hard.
Yes, he has. I'm trying to figure out. Looks like Spencer Gallagher in the 23 did get stopped.
He just pulled up there and stopped. You can see some damage to the right rear.
Red flag. Way off top right of your screen. Yeah.
That has the look of a couple guys racing into the corner. I don't know what could have happened, but it looked like they were just both coming into the turn, and around goes Gase. You can see backs into the wall and hits with the left side.
Yeah, Spencer Gallagher just was trying to get high to get away from Joey Gase in the 52.
Why, great angle shooting from turn 3 back down the straightaway.
And you see they get to the entrance of 3, and Spencer Gallagher dives under Joey Gase. I think listening to the radio of Gallagher, he thinks that Gase let off earlier than he should have, but Joey Gase's car is 36 fastest, so he's going to let off early.
Sit tight, sit tight, sit tight. He just stopped going into 3. What is he thinking? Unbelievable. I'm sorry, guys. It's repairable or not? I'm going to go with unlikely.
Before the 32 fire, we've got to get the command and go down trackside for it here at Dover.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome Mike Cote, Bar Harbor Foods President, Chief Executive Officer.
Drivers, start your engines!
The 16, Green is out, racing at Dover.
A little bit of an aborted start, it looked like, by Chase Briscoe.
Maybe started a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
And then back off a little bit, it looked like.
And it gave Truex all the momentum.
Ooh, somebody's into the outside wall.
Was that the 4 of Christopher Bell?
Green still out, still under Green.
Maybe Austin Cindric, the 19. It looked like I thought maybe a blue truck.
Truex leads the first lap.
Feedback he's giving to that team, guys.
Caution is out. Contact over in turn 2. How about that?
Oh, big
pretty heavy.
Austin Hill, the 02 truck.
The 52 of Stuart Friesen got some damage in that as well. There's Wendell Chavis in the 49.
See the damage to the left rear of that Chevrolet truck. See if we can figure out what happens. Look at the top of our screen. Looks like Chavis got loose and started it.
Oh, and he backs up the track.
Yeah.
And then the drivers did an excellent job. They thought he would stay on the bottom. That's conventional wisdom here. Everything slides off the track.
Down, stay high, stay high, stay high. Watch where you're going, watch where you're going. Inside, 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 inside. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Clear right there, bud.
I got to tell you,
a little bit of contact. Talk to me about
hopped in there just a little bit too deep, and around he went.
Watch it here. Look at Gregson and that 18 just getting loose and getting into the back end of Chastain and that 66.
That was a terrific job by both of those drivers to maintain control. Look how sideways Gregson is on the bottom, right into the 66. Probably Ross Chastain kept him from going around.
No doubt. Let's ride along with... Oh.
Easy, easy. All right, back at it. Still there, still there. Clear. Top covered.
Yeah, definitely an issue.
For 2. Outside. Inside, 98. Top clear. Outside now. 3 mid. 3 mid.
Oh, there it goes. And Christopher Bell is into the wall.
Hang on to lock her down. Lock her down. Right onto the pit lane.
Second in points. Bell started, well, that restart, he started from the 4th position and had slipped 7 spots back. And that tire goes down, crashes from 11th.
I apologize to everyone at the KBM shop, Kyle and all those guys. They work really hard to build really fast Tundras. I had a really good JBL Tundra today. I'm sorry to those guys. I should have got it into pit road there and got it fixed. But I felt like we could hold on. We only had a couple more to the break and didn't work out.
That's Christopher Bale, Vince.
Dover, Ryan Truex has been in command much of stage 1, and he's about to take the checkered of green and white, and the first stage is complete.
Johnny Sauter will end this stage in the 4th spot. Stage points every single one this year for Johnny Sauter.
From this 24 truck here today, they're also missing the truck chief as well. So, and there he goes around for a spin, Michael.
Yeah, that truck looked loose. Oh, it's...
And there's Haley from 2nd place.
any contact, or maybe he just pushes it. Yeah.
Just got loose there and trying to get the power down. We talked about how these guys will get the power down to the center of the corner and then have to actually pedal back off the throttle to make the exit.
I was just too loose and he got up under me. I don't know if he touched me or not.
Or weren't involved in this. Look at Gilliland barely getting by without any contact of Haley.
And Cindric was able to, Kligerman was able to slip up the high side. You could see the chain reaction back there. They were still trying to crash coming off turn 2.
Side 18.
See, Jordan Anderson was trying to give Ross Chastain
The bottom of the track.
And then
bottom of the track coming back across. You see him.
If it wasn't enough that he was dealing with all the racing that was going on, he had to avoid a crash as well.
And the caution is out, and it's big. It's the 75 of Kligerman.
A lot of damage to the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek, too.
I think I saw the 45 of TJ Bell maybe involved in that incident also. There's
Heavy damage
Nemechek.
for Joe Nemechek's truck, driven by his son John Hunter. It's going to be a wild shootout for this stage, and you can see just loose off the corner was John Hunter, and he collects Parker Kligerman.
Yeah, nothing Parker did wrong at all.
And then bam, TJ Bell runs in to the spinning Kligerman.
This looked like Nemechek just got loose there on the restart when he gassed it up. Well, as you've seen in our side-by-side coverage, a problem for Todd Gilliland in the 46. He's come to pit road. That's brought out the yellow, and a few have decided they're going to try to take advantage.
It looked like he broke a spindle or something like that when he came to pit road. He may have made some minor contact with the outside wall, but something broke on the right front suspension on that truck.
It wasn't a wreck that caused the suspension failure. It was a suspension failure that nearly caused the wreck.
I'm shocked if that wasn't speeding there for.
Whoa!
Oh, that's going to bring a caution out more than likely.
Just as we were talking about potential issues on pit road.
Yeah, that couldn't have went any worse for the 29 team.
No.
He's fine here, buddy.
Taking them.
Can we pit this time or stay out? Caution's out. Pit.
What happened here? See, they jacks it up now, putting the left front tire on. Never to get it. Never has gotten it indexed yet.
Yeah.
Dropped the jack, and he never even started putting lug nuts on the left front.
Yeah, looked like they had trouble getting it on. Yep.
Yeah. They never even attempted to put one lug nut on that wheel.
You could see the jackman was looking back at the rear, checking out closely what they were doing. And when he looked up front, he saw the tire in there and just dropped it, and that was obviously too quick.
Behind final lap of the race at Dover, and Johnny Sauter less than a mile away.
An outstanding job Johnny Sauter, Joe Shear, and that entire team have done to get to this point.
Johnny Sauter is going to do it. The defending series champ. Sauter is going to get his first win of the season. He tames the monster at Dover.
You guys, wow! I'd rather be lucky than good at anything. Thank you. Good job, guys. Good job, man. Can't have the best. We got to join our strategy, man. I appreciate it. Johnny did a great job, Tab. You're awesome.
Nice work, man. Dang, that was fun. Good job. They want you to hustle the victory lane. So do whatever you need there, buddy.
Johnny Sauter, after 3 consecutive second-place finishes in the Camping World Truck Series, he makes it to victory lane here at Dover. And boy, did he have to work for this one. Johnny, 3 second-place finishes in a row, but you win at Dover. How did you have to adjust your driving style those last 15, 20 laps, playing offense and defense against a hard-charging Kaz Growler?
Yeah, no, it was, there's just some days when you wake up and you don't feel like it's going to be your day and things just don't seem to be clicking. And I felt like we were just off a little bit all weekend, but so proud of everybody at GMS. The 1-2 finish today. I can't thank Allegiant Airlines enough. Joe Shear, what a great call that was to try to make it on fuel. Just so proud of everybody's effort. Chevrolet, Hendrick horsepower, pit stops were great today. And I want to say hi to my wife and kids. And it's the month of June, month of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And thank the Blessed Mother. And it's just a great day. Unbelievable after 3 second-place finishes to get a win. Definitely struggled today in traffic, just really, really tight. And just proud of these guys, man. They executed today.
That's Johnny Sauter. He wins in Dover.
Caution once again for practice here at Dover for the Monster Energy Series, this time for rookie Eric Jones. No margin for error at this place.
And we know from past races, Eric Jones likes to keep his car loose and on the edge.
We saw him spin out 3 times at Kansas.
I'll do it here. Hang on. Hang on. There you go.
Remember, he spun out in practice at Charlotte.
He did, that's right.
Nice save, though.
Yeah, nice save. And DW mentioned we saw Martin Truex Jr. yesterday, and one of the things that I talked to him about was one of his late runs in the race last week in the 600, and he was talking about how loose he was. Oh, man, I was wrecking every lap. And I said, well, we wouldn't have known it. I said, I couldn't tell. He goes, no, we were on the edge. That car was stepping out every single corner, every lap. And it's until something like this happens with a young rookie like Eric Jones, when he steps that thing out all the way around and loses control, that we realize just how close they are to spinning out or wrecking every lap.
For the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome Jay Levine, CEO, One Main Financial.
Race fans, pump it up. Drivers, start your engines!
Ready to go green for the 67th time here at Dover, and we are underway at the Monster Mile.
Right off the bat there, you can see Larson get that good launch. That's something about this racetrack. If you can take that top, it seems like that outside lane gets a good launch through the gears, but Blaney was able to hold strong and get to second.
Starting to fall off and you have challenges.
Not too long, that's for sure. We got one spinning out over here.
First caution of the day. 39 Orion Sieg.
That is amazing that he didn't get any more damage than that. I saw him heading straight into the outside wall at one point, was able to spin around with just minimal damage. Oh, it got away from Brendan Gaughan, and Sieg maybe just tried to drive lower than Gaughan. Was there any contact from Reed? But watch this angle. Looks like he's for sure going to hit that outside wall at one point.
Yeah, he did a good job hanging on to it. Not much he could have done there.
I would not have wanted to be Ryan Reed in the 16 in that situation.
Well, it's just hard to see what's happening up ahead, and you could see maybe just a slight tap into the back of the 39 of Sieg, and around he goes.
All started with Brendan Gaughan, who was 15th when he got sideways coming into turn 3.
I freaking can't stand the four. Check the left front, had forward momentum, like he hooked it, could have pushed it forward. Right front, maybe dented in.
Will bite, and it's done so again. Second caution of the day for Brandon Jones.
So tough. See, just a little loose there.
And there it is. It just allows the 16 to get to his back bumper. And I don't think they actually hit each other, but he's already loose once in the corner, so he's already loose. And then when the 16 packs air onto the left rear of that car, there's not much holding onto it.
The monster, he bites.
You know.
Yep. Hard.
The last 5 races here, we've had 4 cautions in each race. I'm doing the math. We've had 2 already today. We know we're going to get 2 at the end of stage 1 and stage 2. It could be one of those afternoons. Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Brennan Poole, your top 5. Caution 1, Brendan Gaughan. Caution 2, Brandon Jones. Caution 3, Austin Dillon.
Still right with you.
All Richard Childress racing cars.
He just got loose.
Keep it straight. No caution. No caution yet. No caution.
Just a bit on the high side, and you can see the thing just steps out.
Yeah, and it hit a very important part of the car. That right rear quarter is a sensitive area, and you don't want to knock that over to the left, that's for sure.
Brandon Jones was 1 lap down after having that issue a while ago. But as you said, able to get around Cole Custer. And it's been 4 or 5 laps, so I think we should put out the yellow flag again. This time it's for the 13 of Timmy Hill. Our 4th caution of the day.
He's going to try to free him up here and make it happen, which he might.
Kyle
he gets
Larson
into the corner.
led every lap of the opening stage. The last one, yeah, he hangs on. Blaney was second. Eric Jones third. William Byron, Brennan Poole finish fourth and fifth.
This race isn't over yet, by the way.
Yeah, well, we remember how stage one ended, right? Blaney's not going away.
Blaney might try to free him up the same way the Six freed him up. Oh, he's get really loose right there.
Wasn't from the lack of trying, was it?
Nope, wasn't from a lack of effort.
Congratulations, Darrell Wallace Jr., stage 2 winner here at Dover. A playoff point for him. Ryan Blaney was second. Elliott Sadler was third. It's Bubba and Sadler who advanced to run for the Dash for Cash. Justin Allgaier was fourth. He got some points. Kyle Larson
in the corner to try to get the 48 actually behind him. Whoa, he's a damn
big slide for
just still crashing.
And there goes Blake Cook. Taps the wall a couple of times with the nose of his race car. Our 10th caution of the afternoon.
Well, Poole makes a hell of a save right here. You see, he's all kinds of crossed up. And so does Hemrick, actually.
And the third guy.
The third guy spins out of Blake Cook, and the view doesn't show exactly where it was. Here's a better angle. You see, he's just trying to check up. I think he got in the back of Hemrick, and around he goes. And it's just such a tight spot on the racetrack, and it's easy to spin out there.
Brought to you by Credit One Bank.
He doesn't need to pass Brennan Poole here, but he's going to anyways.
For good measure. A dominating day for Kyle Larson. Started on pole. Is going to lead 137 laps. 8th win of his career. Going to be his first at Dover. Kyle Larson does it. And a top 5 finish for Ryan Reed. Right behind him, William Byron, the best of those going for the Dash for Cash. He will get the $100,000 here today.
Dominating day for Kyle Larson. 3 wins this season, but first at the Monster Mile Drivers Racetrack. Does this one mean a little bit more special due to the challenge?
Yeah, you know, I've had some good runs here at Dover, and I've had some bad ones too. So to get a win with Parker Store on the car too, I've been close to winning every time they've been on our car or truck at Homestead. So it's really cool to get Parker Store. They've been part of my career really since I was, I think, 9 or 10 years old. So very special day to get them a victory. They got a lot of their people here from Parker Store, so looking forward to celebrate with them. But heck of a race, you know, Shiplet and Davin, the whole pit crew, everybody at the shop did an amazing job preparing this car. So had a blast. Blaney was probably equal as me. We just got a better start there after that second stage than he did.
Dominating day from the pole. Chris?
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome award-winning chef and series host of the F Word with Gordon Ramsay on Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gordon Ramsay.
Drivers, start your engines. Let's go.
Fun afternoon.
And look at this crowd.
Look what a crowd we got here today. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing drivers.
Kyle Busch handily drops to the inside and leads lap 1 for Martin Truex. Ryan Sieg making his debut in the 83, usually driven by Corey LaJoie, spins in turn 2 to bring out the first caution of the day. A disastrous pit stop for Kyle Busch. They lost the left rear wheel.
You see all this on the left rear over here. You see that the Jackman let the car down before the guy had a chance to tighten the left rear tire up.
Yeah, a lot of times those Jackman, they go off the left front. Watch, he has his eyes on the left front. Little bit of an issue getting the left rear on. No lug nuts on that left rear. Dropped the jack. Never even looked back.
Looked like a possible hand injury to the left rear tire carrier.
A lot of damage to the car riding around this racetrack without a left rear tire.
Well, Kyle made it all the way back around to his pit to have a new wheel installed.
I think the tire's going to make it too, the way it's going around the track.
He'll restart in the back. Caution, Kapow. Ricky Stenhouse went down the back straightaway. Remember, he did not stop at lap 18 with everybody else. And 30 laps later, the right front tire is cut down and he went straight off and into the wall. Look way to the right, already up and in the wall with significant damage. He was running third.
And we talked about this is the set of tires that they qualified on, so already had some laps, and he was running that high line that's very abrasive on those right side tires. Never got wound up.
Stenhouse in the wall again, this time turn 4.
Yeah, I was worried about that right front. It was really knocked in a long way, and I think he just cut another right front tire down, it looked like. Turn 4 here, he's going to be up high. He's going to be on the bottom when it starts, but you can see the car right back here. It takes off. And it hits the wall hard right here. Bam!
Thank goodness for safer barriers.
Larson and Kurt Busch, Chevy Ford up front, Truex Keselowski, Kenseth Harvick, Johnson, Suarez, Jones, Kane, the top 10.
Nice start there that time. Both cars pretty even coming across the line. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Man!
Hold brake, hold brake.
And hard in the wall, Keselowski.
We talked about how hard that is to make that pass on the bottom like that on cold tires. That was just unfortunate.
Well, and also, you know, they didn't come to pit road, so they picked up some of that rubber, and it built up on those tires. And we talked about the lack of downforce. It's very easy to get in there and get the car loose in that situation.
Gets taken out through no fault of his own. He's in 4th place there.
You just watch this 41 car on the bottom, and as we said, he stayed out. Everybody's out on those tires. They got a lot of debris built up on them, and man, he just got up the hill and got into the side of the 2 car and put him in the wall.
I mean, Kurt did an excellent job correcting, and he was going to be fine. Unfortunately, Brad Keselowski was to the outside of him.
2 weeks in a row. Here's Keselowski's radio.
We're destroyed. I don't know what the hell happened there. He got loose underneath you. He just got loose underneath you. You went around side. He hooked it and made a right turn into us.
Pretty much what happened.
Outside 41 in the fence. Keep stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. You're good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brad Keselowski was just an innocent victim in that one.
Again. Larry Mack, you want your driver racing this hard, this early in the race?
Well, that's the only way we're going to know what we've got. And just think about it. This is the first time we've been to Dover and had stage racing.
Hey, Larry, you know what you got? You got the bumper.
It's not our fault that you can't pass us and we're leaving it by lane and a half. Well, we just need to remember that later. If that's how he wants to race this, that's how we should race him.
Now that's the last thing that young man like that needs to hear. We'll get him later.
Stage 1 is even over. What happened there? You saw the replay, Brad.
I'm not 100% sure. It looked like something happened where Kurt got loose, which there really wasn't anywhere to go. I saw him getting loose, and I tried to fade up the racetrack to give him some room, but it came back across. And we hit pretty hard with the Worth Ford Fusion. It's a shame. I think in the last 2 weeks we've had pretty solid cars and running up towards the front, but you know, it's a little bit of bad luck. That's part of how racing goes sometimes. Sometimes you catch the good breaks, and sometimes you catch the bad breaks. And, you know, from there, it looks like he probably just got a little arrow loose. Something else just happened here, so just part of it.
Thanks, Brad. Yep, yellow was out. 41 was suffering, but they were trying to stay out there, guys, until a caution. He was the caution.
Karma, maybe. Car wrecked, certainly, for Kurt Busch.
Kind of watch like the left rear, the way the left quarter panel was blown off the car. It's almost like something happened.
Yeah, left rear tire definitely went.
Just shredded that tire and, of course, turned the car right around.
You know, those are some of the things as a driver why you like that 5-minute clock, why you prefer to just be in the garage area instead of driving around with a wrecked race car, because something like this could happen when that sheet metal is hanging off the race car.
It's like a grinding. That tire is like a big grinding wheel, man. It just rips the car apart.
So this is 2 times now today. We had that with Stenhouse when they tried to repair the right side, probably cut his right side tire. This repair caused his left rear to shred.
Look at that whole left side of that car torn off just by the tire blowing up.
Miles the Monsters had seconds for lunch. Kurt Busch hard into the wall. Looks like his day is done. And pulling down on Timmy Hill, racing Carl Long's car. But Hill stays on the lead lap.
Boy's giving that car a heck of a ride today. Just stayed on the lead lap.
Martin Truex, the league's biggest stage winner this year, notches his 7th mid-race stage.
Jeff, they had 16 laps on their tires when that caution came out. I think what they need is a fairly long green flag run right here, and I think things will somewhat equal out. Because right now, though, in the next 10 laps, if a caution comes, I think they all come, because that would get you to the end of stage 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Larry, that they sort of would like to see that caution come out in the next maybe 10, 15 laps. That would work out perfect for them.
Spin, turn 4.
Might have been a little too early there, Larry.
And caution waves. Danica Patrick.
Yeah, just got
nice
sideways.
Save.
Kept it out of the wall. Yeah, got sideways down in the corner and just hung on to it. Just kept it out of the wall. Wait, she went. See the car sideways right here coming off turn 4.
That's pretty early. I think that started as she got down into the corner. I bet the back end started to step out, and it came all the way around as they got to the center of the corner. Yes, he's won 7 championships, but so has his driver won 7 championships, because we got a little issue, 22 down in 3 and 4.
Joey Logano pounded the wall in turn 3, right front tire.
Right front tire. You saw him go up the hill. I know. Yeah, made pretty hard contact. Pow, you heard the tire.
You can almost see it unwind.
All right, front down, guys. Hold on. Front's coming. Front's coming. We couldn't have turned down. They were coming too quick, buddy.
I mean, that's pretty light contact. I think they can certainly fix this. I think I'd be more concerned with what caused it.
I don't know. This car has just had no speed in it. It wasn't very good at Charlotte. Hadn't been very good here.
David Reagan had a problem, almost brought out a caution, but he's made it around to pit road here.
Side damage.
Ooh.
It's a tire. Now, usually when it happens that early after a caution, there's some kind of contact that a driver has made with another.
He was running 22nd. He did not stop under that caution. He took the wave around to try to get his lap back. Turn 2, car in the wall.
Goodness, it looks like the 20.
Landon Castle.
Oh, yes. Another yellow car.
And that'll give us a caution at lap 218. And that looked like a right front.
See back here, and the car just goes up the hill. You can't do anything with it when it's got the right front flat.
Well, what's got to be really worrisome for these crew chiefs and drivers right now is, okay, you got to conserve tires. You don't have a lot of tires left, but you're seeing tires fail and people get in the wall.
That's why we're seeing so many issues on pit road today. That's just a tough situation to have to work in.
Deja vu all over again.
For the green, white checkered for the 8th time. MTJ, stay with us.
That's what I would have said.
Clayton Hughes. Clayton is a funny guy. He and his dad, Odie, they worked for me one time. They're good guys.
Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 2 at his home racetrack. This was more than close.
Contact.
Roger.
Whoop, car in the wall.
That is Landon Castle again. No caution. He's going to get it down to the apron and bring it around to pit road.
Thank you, Earl. Jimmy, the 78 had to pick the 42's rear tires up 130 this race for blocking. Pretty sure you can do the same. I believe that's what I tried to do.
They were 3 wide, and Paul Menard paid the price on the outside.
Yeah, I think
somebody got into him.
I think Buescher got loose under Menard. That's what it looked like.
With Larson right behind him. There's the damage on Chris Buescher, who got into Paul Menard coming out of turn 2. 3 wide.
See what happens here. We got Kyle Larson looking around trying to find a way by. 37 on the bottom. He just gets a little bit high. They make contact, and it's on from there.
And you can see, if you just get off that bottom a foot, the car just takes off on you. And, you know, you got to have the experience to know to check up, get it slowed down without getting into that car on the outside. Dude, what an incredible heads-up moment and move by Kyle Larson. I mean, he was in the high lane and then moved down, shot down right in front of Dale Jr. to clear this.
He might have seen that coming.
It seems like he did.
He might have seen that one coming.
I think that was that Eric Jones, the red car that just scoots through on the outside? Maybe not, but Jones gets the free pass. In any case, caution. Car in the wall, turn 2, and it is David Reagan.
Now, who do you think this favors?
Woo.
The 78.
And you got Truex in third. Now we've got a race.
Heating up. First, here's what happened to David Reagan.
Ooh, you hear that tire, man, and that is hard lit. Whoa.
That's your eye, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
That's multiple issues for both front row cars.
Right front.
And now here's Eric Jones going after Kevin Harvick for a top 10 spot.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Sort of.
Wow. Fire. He didn't just hit with the right front. David Reagan's out of the car. He's okay. Car is not.
Guys, we have 16 drivers on the lead lap. We know all the guys up front. Truex has no more tires, but I would say somewhere back there, maybe about 8th or 9th on back, they may come get that last set of tires.
Larson did not get the start that he wanted. He's going to have to work hard to get the outside of Jimmy Johnson here. Oh.
McMurray 3 wide.
Wow, he's sideways on the record.
No.
Big
The
crash back straight away.
Crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at him. A wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Now NASCAR will have to look at video to determine whether the leader was at the overtime line or not before the caution.
So many good cars. They were having great days here, all wadded up in the 3rd turn.
Allmendinger destroyed. Dillon against the turn 3 wall.
What a shame.
Jones comes down pit road, completely wrecked. Mayhem. And Jimmy Johnson will tie Cale Yarborough on Stock Car Racing's all-time win list. Johnson wins his 11th at Dover.
And he's got a lot of fans here in Dover because they're all cheering for that.
I don't know that anybody saw that coming. I don't think they thought he was going to pull it off today, but he did. I really felt like things were going his way when he stayed out on that one time there in the caution. You know, got a lot of cars a lap down. It worked out.
Watch Ty Dillon. He gets loose. Then a little bit of contact between he and his teammate Ryan Newman.
Hard contact, 77 and a 13 there.
And then it's on.
Yep, then he gets into the one. Is that McMurray down there?
Allmendinger, Bain.
Bam.
Jimmy Johnson.
Where is he?
He's in that big haze. Jimmy taking the checkered flag is today's Sunoco fueling victory. And look at some of the drivers that finished in the top 10 behind them. 4th for Newman, 5th for Elliott, 6th for Daniel Suarez. McMurray, Hamlin, Harvick, and Danica Patrick the top 10.
Growing up, his hero was Cale Yarborough. He loved the Hardee's 28 paint scheme. He even went to a Hardee's one time hoping to see the car in person. He started the day wearing a special helmet with Cale on it. Jimmy, not very often an athlete grows up trying to chase his childhood hero. Today, you matched Hall of Famer Cale Yarborough. How impactful for you the feeling of this win?
Yeah, that's such a great way to say it. I mean, I never thought I would end up here in NASCAR as a kid racing in the dirt out in Southern California. And you know, I was a big Cale Yarborough fan, and I remember going to a race in Oklahoma with my parents and my brother. We're driving across the country, and we pull up to a Hardee's. Had no idea it was a burger stand, and I really thought when I walked in the doors I was going to Cale Yarborough's race shop. It was very disappointed, had a burger and left, and then understood the world of sponsorship. So to be here to tie him at 83 wins, we just got the tribute helmet. I wasn't sure how quickly we'd be, or if we'd be able to go there and get it done. But Cale, you're the man. Thank you for all you've done for our sport. And then to be a part of one team, one sponsor, Lowe's, Chevrolet, Valvoline, Gatorade, to support the fans. This is an amazing day. And I do have one artifact that we found from my friend Lauren Rainier, one of Cale's old hats.
So many parallels between Jimmy and Cale. Humble beginnings, championship winning drivers.